Hey, how's everybody doing on today? How's everybody doing once again? Can I get yeah?
Oh yeah.
Man, give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the father. This is starting over a father with a dream podcast. Can I get yeah?
Oh yeah.
How are you gentlemen doing on today, man? It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. Just just going through life, figuring things out. On my new journey. I told you, gentlemen, this is starting over for me. Once again, I am your host, 1247. 1247, the great one, but just call me 12 for short. Once again, this is the Father with a Dream
Oh yeah.
podcast. How you gentlemen doing on today? Listen, gentlemen, we're gonna get straight into it. Just if you're watching this will be on my YouTube, both YouTube channels. So this will be on my Father with a Dream podcast channel, and this will also be on my 1247, the great one channel on YouTube as well. This will also be on Spotify, Anchor, all that good stuff. I had to do some rearranging and just get a little bit more personable with you guys, and I want you gentlemen to be more smarter about when we pick our spouses, gentlemen. This is what I've been thinking about today, just pondering over today. It's just we have to be more smarter when picking our actual spouses. Right? My last marriage, I told you, gentlemen, my last marriage failed, and that's partly due because I myself wasn't operating in purpose. So since I wasn't operating in purpose, then that relationship was doomed to fail. It was doomed to fail because I wasn't operating in purpose. There's a lot of things I could have spotted out. Once again, all this lovey-dovey stuff. And gentlemen, once again, I tell you, gentlemen, my last marriage, I that up. I really that up. And I can admit that. I can actually admit where I messed up. But here's the thing, gentlemen. Let's get straight into it. That's what I want to talk about today. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe to both of my channels. If you're watching this on Anchor or Spotify, please subscribe to my channel on there as well. But here's the thing, gentlemen. Here's what I want to talk about. She's not ready for the mission. Some of you may be saying, huh?
What?
12, what are you talking about? She's not ready for the mission. Gentlemen, she's not ready for the mission. I told you, every last one of you men are here on planet Earth. You have an actual mission. Can I get yeah?
Oh yeah.
You gentlemen have a mission. I told you, it's the DPM. It's the dream, then it's your purpose, then it's your mission. Right? And the thing about a mission is like this, gentlemen. If you've been in the military, there's many, I've been deployed before. Right? I had a home base that was in Japan, but my mission took me to Iraq. The mission took me to Qatar. The mission took me to Kuwait 3 times, gentlemen. Your mission can take you from one place to another. And the thing is, gentlemen, a lot of times, gentlemen, you pick based off the availability. Or you pick off, based on your availability or her availability. Or accessible, she's accessible, right? But she might not be the one to move forward with you on your mission, because you can be here. I'm here in Atlanta, and then I could get an opportunity because right now I'm operating in my purpose, and somebody can give me a phone call, say, "Listen, we want you to relocate to such and such and such and such." In my last relationship, I knew that the ex-wife wasn't going to do that. Right. But the thing is, she wasn't ready for that mission. She wasn't ready for my mission. She wasn't ready to relocate. This is how a lot of you gentlemen are getting jammed up right now with your so-called spouses as of right now. You gentlemen picked her based off her, you had access to her. She was easily accessible. But sometimes who is accessible to you might not be one that's for you. Can I get over yet?
Oh yeah.
She might be easily accessible to you at that point of time, but she might not be the one for you in the long run. This is why I say all the time, gentlemen, you gotta gentlemen have to be rooted and grounded in your purpose. If you gentlemen do not, if you still thinking you still got this dream, this vision in your head, and you gentlemen have not pulled the trigger and you manifested that thing, now it's physical, now it's become your purpose in life, so it can lead to your mission. Gentlemen, I don't know what the you are doing. A lot of these women, this is what came to my mind. A lot of these women are catching a lot of you gentlemen between the dream phase and the manifestation phase or the purpose phase. See, a lot of women enter in between your dream state and your purpose state. Right? You got something in, excuse me, you got something in your head, but you don't know if it's going to work. You don't know if it's going to work out. You don't know, there's no guarantees that if I create this thing, it's going to work out. See, this is where a lot of these women, this is where they sneak in. This is where a lot of these women, especially over here in the West, a lot of these women sneak in between the dream phase and in a purpose or the manifestation phase. They sneak in between those two. You really don't know what you're doing here. You got a lot of women. I tell you, gentlemen, all the time, if you're not 10 toes down in your purpose, gentlemen, you are a bleeding fish in shark-infested waters. If you gentlemen are not rooted and grounded in your purpose, you are a bleeding fish in shark-infested waters. You gentlemen have to come outside your house every single day, rooted and grounded in that purpose, gentlemen. You can't, once again, gentlemen, you can't be around anymore. Those days of around are over. You gentlemen have to be about that business. Excuse me. You gentlemen have to be about that business. If not, gentlemen, you are a bleeding fish in shark-infested water. Now, I get it, gentlemen. We get lonely. We get this. We get that, gentlemen. As me being here, gentlemen, it is what it is. Don't get me wrong. Hey, listen, I could be like anybody. I wish I could run up on some female and have some female company, take her dates. I can do, once again, I can do all that bullshit. I can do all that bullshit. Sorry. I can do all that bullshit right now. But gentlemen, that's not going to help me in the long run. How do you gentlemen pick your spouses based off availability or accessible? Accessibility. This female is accessible to you. She's right there, or she's accessible to me. But once again, gentlemen, that might not be the one for the long run. She might not, just because she's right there, or she's close to me, she's close in proximity to me, that might not be the one for you. That might not be the one for you, gentlemen. Because remember, it leads to your mission. I told you, gentlemen, a mission can take you elsewhere. A lot of you gentlemen picking these females based off, the proximity to you. Oh, she's here, she's there, she's at the club, she's this. But once again, if you're operating in purpose, gentlemen, she might not be with that. She might not want to with that. I told you, gentlemen, if a female is she's comfortable, and you call yourself trying to get married to whatever, or she's your whatever she is to you, gentlemen, you have up big time. If that female is comfortable, and you called yourself trying to get married to her, gentlemen, it's a wrap for you. I told you this, gentlemen, a couple months ago. If that female is comfortable, gentlemen, leave her alone. That's not the one you need to be with. That is not the one you need to be with. Leave her alone. She's not ready for the mission. If anything, she's probably one big distraction. Can't get old yet. She's one big distraction. She's not here for the mission. She's just a distraction. I told you, gentlemen, any female that calls herself take me here, take me, gentlemen, she's going to take you definitely off your purpose. You gentlemen have to recognize what's going on. You gentlemen, you have to hone in. You gentlemen need to do some soul searching. A lot of you gentlemen you scatterbrain, you all over the place. I told you, gentlemen, when you call yourself being scatterbrained, gentlemen, you're a bleeding fish in shark infested water.
Oh no.
You're a bleeding fish in shark infested waters, gentlemen. You're going to get yourself f***ed up bad. You gentlemen have to, once again, stop playing with your life. You are here to do something. That's what purpose means. You were designed to do something particularly, and that what you were designed for doesn't necessarily have to be in a place where you grew up in. Your mission, once again, can take you elsewhere. Just because you grew up somewhere doesn't mean your mission is in that same place. You gentlemen have to think more strategic. You have to think more military mindset, because once again, I'm here. I was born here. Now, once again, I'm in Atlanta. Now, I've been from upstate New York to Japan to Maryland, DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia. Now I'm here in Atlanta. But then again, hey, if I get a phone call, somebody wants me to relocate to another country, it is what it is. That's how it works, gentlemen. A lot of you gentlemen, you got spouses based off your, you were lonely at the time. So and so fit the bill, and so and so fit the bill, and so and so fit the bill. But gentlemen, I'm letting you know right now, a lot of these marriages fail because she was not fit for your mission. Can I get, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
She was not fit for your mission. She wasn't trying to hear no mission. She was comfortable in her career and her this and her this and her that. That's how it is sometimes, gentlemen. You gotta be more aware of what's going on. You gotta be more aware of who's trying to come and connect to you for. And the thing is, you gotta know why they're trying to connect to you. Yeah, she's trying to connect to me, but why? What do we have in common? Is this a give and take, or what kind of situation is this between you and this female? Because gentlemen, it starts with your purpose. I don't know what else to talk. I don't know what else to say. A lot of you gentlemen basing things off of this career, or based off this job, gentlemen. You basing your relationship off this career, job, gentlemen. You've also are doomed to fail. Because soon as your job or career, whatever, is gone, gentlemen, I hate to say it, she might be gone as well. I've seen it happen way too many times. You gentlemen got good jobs, and here comes this female. You thought it was all about love and this, that, and the third. Yeah, when the money was coming in and trips and all this other stuff, it was all good. But as soon as you lose that job, guess what? You lose her as well. This is what I'm saying, gentlemen. You gotta pick better. You pick better. See, purpose makes, how can I say this? Purpose, you operating in purpose, it's going to make you, it's going to make you pick a lot better. Can I get, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
You operating in your divine purpose, what you've been put here on earth to do, is going to help you pick a lot better. Not because, oh, she's close in proximity, oh, she's over there, I've known her since high school, all this, once again, all this bullshit. Oh, I've known her since high school. I know her since college and this, that, and the third. Gentlemen, that's great. Not saying that the women that are close to you are absolutely no good to you. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is sometimes in life, what is closest to you might not be the one that's for you. Yeah, she might be here for now. But in the long run, we talking about the long run. We're not talking about the short distance stuff. We're not talking about this 100-meter dash nonsense. We're talking about the long run. In the long run, is she gonna rock with me if we relocate to another country? Maybe we shift things, and we were going down this way and we shifted. Now we're doing something else. Is she gonna rock with me then? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself, gentlemen, because sometimes, like I said, you pick a base off accessibility. She's accessible to me here and right now. You gentlemen pick based off of that. And sometimes you gentlemen, yeah, you really yourself up. Yeah, gentlemen. Sometimes when you pick like that based off accessibility and availability, gentlemen, you really yourself up. Bad. Just because she's near me doesn't mean she's for me.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, just because she's near me doesn't mean she's necessarily for me. You gentlemen have to understand that. Just because she's near me does not mean that she's necessarily for me. She's not ready for the mission. She's not trying to be ready. She's not thinking about it. She don't care about it. A lot of these women over here, especially in the West, they think it's me, myself, and I. A lot of times you gentlemen are just an accessory. You are here to do something for her. She's not here to do anything for you, gentlemen. This is what a lot of relationship has come to, especially over here in the West. A lot of these relationships has become, you do for me, I do nothing for you. It is what it is, gentlemen. I don't want to discourage you, but once, gentlemen, I have to let you know what's going on. A lot of these marriages fail because a lot of you gentlemen pick off accessibility. Just because she's near me, I mean to pick her, but gentlemen, just because she's near you doesn't mean you need to with her. Seriously, just because she's near me doesn't mean that you need to be involved with her. And once again, I ain't gonna lie, man. I said I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna be honest with you, gentlemen. I think a lot of you gentlemen need to travel. Travel. If you're here in the United States, maybe travel around your country. Travel around the United States. Travel throughout the Americas. Some of you gentlemen have been in the same city for God knows how long. Once again, America is huge. You got Canada, you got the US, you got the Caribbean, you got South and Central. You gentlemen haven't even done any traveling throughout the Americas. So I don't understand how you gentlemen are picking a spouse based off of who's around you. Does that make sense? You gentlemen are picking spouses based off who's around you, but you haven't done any traveling. You've been in the same city all your life. You haven't, some of you gentlemen haven't even been to the other side of your city. So you don't even know who's even all there. Like, this is sad. I know too many gentlemen that's been in a little part of town their whole life. Okay, have you been over here? Oh man, there's no reason for me to go over there. What? Okay, have you been up this way, like 30 minutes up this way? Man, there's no reason for me to go up that way. Okay, what about 20 minutes down this way? Have you been at least 20, 30 minutes? Have you been an hour down this way? Because man, I drove an hour down this way, man. I seen do. Have you been an hour down this way? Oh no, man, I haven't. There's no reason for me to go down that way. You gentlemen not even, a lot of you gentlemen, you're not even living life. You haven't even been an hour, 2 hours from your city. You don't even know what's even out there. Like when I was in upstate New York, it's like, okay, like, we used to do traveling and stuff and driving to different places and stuff like that. But you go down to the city, New York City, some of these people, you've been in your little borough your whole life. So have you been to the upstate? Because where I'm from, I'm 5 hours from New York City. Have you been up that way? Have you been to Albany? Oh man, you gentlemen don't even know you gentlemen really don't know what the is going on. You gentlemen been in your little town, your little nook and cranny, whatever, and you picking a life partner based upon who's around you, and you wonder why all this headbutting going on in your household. You don't know what you're doing. You still haven't figured out. You still got that dream that's still floating around your head, but you still scared to pull the trigger and make that happen. Here she come, talking about she love you based off of, once again, the same thing like you, based off of the here and the now. So she talking about she love you based off where you at right now, but once again, it has nothing to do with the long road. Same thing with you. You want to deal with her based off the here and now, has nothing to do with the long road. Then you decide to come together, make a family, everybody's having kids, but let's be honest, really nobody's really getting married like that anymore. So there's a whole bunch of, like I said, a whole bunch of nut busting going on. Cool. So now we got kids, and once again, just a whole show. This is what society has become, especially over here in the United States. It's become a whole show. Yeah, a whole bunch of sex going on, but it's like, where's the purpose, mission? Where's the purpose for your family? Where's the purpose for yourself, my guy? Where's your purpose at? No, I don't know. I'm just out here just kicking it. And this is the beginning to the end. Self-destruction. Hold up, let me play for you.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence activated.
Yeah.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Self-destruct. Your self-destruction has been activated. You gentlemen walking around with no purpose. You have no idea what you're supposed to be doing. So you just out here doing God knows what, to God knows who. And this is how calamity comes upon a society, a community. And it starts with the men. I can't point any finger at any woman. It starts with you men. You men have no purpose. You have no idea what you're here to do. Then you pick somebody, since you don't have a purpose, now you become some sort of destroyer. Then you're picking women based off availability or accessibility. And since you're a destroyer, then now you're destroying others. Destruction after destruction after destruction after destruction. Then you look around, then your whole society is f***ed up. Based upon you men. I'm not pointing the finger at her. I'm pointing the finger at you, gentlemen. You have no idea what you're doing in life. None. But you out here, you spreading your seed all over the place. Oh, because I'm a man, and this is what I heard all my life. If you're not getting none, then you're not a man. Yeah, a whole bunch of stupid shit. And we wonder why society and the quote unquote communities are all f***ed up all over the place. Then you gentlemen out here, once again, no purpose. You were just like me, same thing. I didn't have no purpose. I had dreams. Back in the military, I had dreams. A whole bunch of dreams, doing this and doing that. Came back to the United States. Got hooked up with the wrong people, listened to the wrong people, and just now instead of being in purpose and I wanted to act, model, and do all types of stuff. Now I'm just out here just drifting now. I'm just out here just drifting. I don't know what's going on. I'm just party over here, party over there. Here, there, and everywhere. This is what 12 was doing. In 5 years, and here comes the ex-wife, gentlemen. Once again, I've doomed my marriage from the beginning. Of course, she wasn't ready for no mission. She wasn't ready to go here and to go there. Nah. I had my reasons to be with her. She had her reasons to be with me. So, I can't point the finger at anybody and say, I'm not going to I'm not going to point the finger at anybody. It's all about me because I once again I wasn't ready. Wasn't ready for that type of commitment. Let's be honest. I didn't even have a purpose to be in that type of commitment to begin with. There was no reason for me to be married and be in that type of commitment with her. There was no reason. Didn't have no orders, I didn't have anything for her to do. Just like a lot of you gentlemen, you sitting up in marriages right now, you don't have anything for your wife to do. You guys are getting married based off of some career that can be here today and gone tomorrow. You gentlemen are basing your life off some job. This is why I created this platform, because gentlemen, we got to switch things up quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're basing our lives off of a job. Has nothing to do with purpose that can lead to your mission, because once again, we all have a mission, gentlemen. We all have a mission. And your mission might not be where you're from. Your mission might not be in the state that you're from, that you're born in. It might not even be in the country that you're currently in now. Your mission can lead you somewhere else. And a lot of you gentlemen just, I just don't want to see any more gentlemen, any more families fail because men refuse to operate in the purpose. You gentlemen, you are the beginning. She's supposed to help you, but she can't help you if you don't have nothing for her to do. If you don't even have a purpose, if you don't even have a foundation for yourself, gentlemen, what do you think is going to happen to your family? That's great that you got your job. That's great that you got this nice paying career. But gentlemen, if that job were to go, what happens to you then? What happens to your family? Because I've heard this so many times. You had a good job, everything was cool on the up and up, this, that, and the third, and when the CV-19 hit and people were losing jobs. I've seen a lot of divorce happen during CV-19 because your relationship wasn't based off no purpose. It was based off some job. It was based off some feeling of love. Once again, a bunch of bullshit. You gentlemen basing your whole situation off something temporary. And gentlemen, I just want you gentlemen to make better decisions. We have to make better decisions for our sake and for our family's sake, for our future families, gentlemen. And I know I see gentlemen out here, traveling around this, that, and the third. But gentlemen, if you traveling and you still have no purpose, you're gonna do the same bullshit. I'm sorry, my bad, Snickers. You're gonna do the same bullshit here that you did over there. Come on, gentlemen. If you gentlemen want to break a generational curse, you gentlemen gotta do something different. You can't do the same bullshit here and expect to be over there in some other country and do something totally different. It's not going to happen. I need for you gentlemen to change. I need for you gentlemen to take that so-called pipe dream. I need for you to manifest it now, gentlemen, because that's real. This is the only reason why you exist, my friend. It has nothing to do with your job. Has nothing to do with career. That thing that's in your head is what you've been placed on earth to do. Now, I don't care what your mama and cousin, I don't care. Once again, I don't give a what these people talking about. You've been placed here to do something specifically. It doesn't matter what your environment, it doesn't matter your neighborhood, it doesn't matter what's going on, gentlemen. You've been placed on this planet to do something in particular. You're supposed to be doing it. But if I pull the trigger, if I really get into this thing, are people going to laugh at me? Are people going to talk about me, this, that, and the third? Listen, gentlemen, let me let you in on a little secret. If you're afraid that people are going to laugh and talk about you, 9 times out of 10, they're already doing it. Can't get over it. If you're afraid that people are going to talk about you, 9 times out of 10, they're already doing it. So hey, you might as well just say F it and just do you. You might as well just say F it and just do you. People talking about me anyways. People talking about me saying this, saying that. I don't give a f. Cool. I'm in my purpose now. I got this podcast. I got other podcasts. I got other things that I'm doing. Not only am I operating in purpose, my children got platforms too. So once again, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. See, gentlemen, this is where opportunity comes in. See, opportunity can knock at your door when you're operating in purpose. See, somebody could take an interest in you. And the thing is, here's a lot of time. A lot of times when you're operating in purpose, you're going to get a lot of haters. You're going to get, the thing is, you might be operating in purpose. You might see a lot of doors closing. You might see coldness towards you. People acting cold. It's like, man, why are people acting like this towards me? Because you're not following the protocol. Can I get, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you're not following the tool protocol. See, a lot of the times when you gentlemen are not operating in purpose, you actually become some sort of tool. I told you, gentlemen, if you're not operating in purpose, you are a definite tool. This is why you will get a lot of hate. This is why you get a lot of side eyes and people acting cold. Hey man, why it doesn't seem like people trying to support me, this, that, and the third. Yeah, because you're not in tool mode. If somebody can't use you, then somebody, it's not going to be cool with you. That's how it is. If somebody can't use you, then a lot of people don't want to be around you. They're not going to support you like that. See, people say they support you, right? People support you when they can use you. Let's rewind that. See, if somebody can use you, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we'll support you. Oh yeah, we'll support you. This, that, and the third, man. Like me, listen. I've had merchandise, all types of stuff for years, doing inspirational stuff for years. Nobody really supporting me like that. Nobody. I have friends. You know, I help friends with this and friends with that. They had business aspiration. I was helping them do their thing, but did anybody really help me? No. But that didn't stop me. That didn't cause me to give up. It's just, you know what? Hey, listen, I'm operating in purpose. I got merchandise. I got things. I got inspirational quotes. I got a whole bunch of things. I had a whole bunch of things going on when I was back up in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. I had a whole bunch of things going on. Nobody really supported me. You know, this is why I got on my one of my merchandise, one of my shirts says "Fake Love." It says "Fake Love" and says "Frenemies." I had a whole bunch of frenemies that were all around me. Frenemies. But once again, I'm not mad at anybody. It is what it is. A lot of these doors, you know, back up in the DMV were closed. So since it was closed, it's time for me to move forward. This is why I came down to Atlanta. Right? But I didn't come down here to Atlanta to do a whole bunch of Atlanta stuff. I'm not in the clubs. Once again, I'm not going to do what I did, you know, 16, 17 years ago when I got out the military. Running up in somebody's club, running up in somebody's strip club. Once again, I don't have time for that shit. I don't have time for that shit. Opportunity is right here. See, as long as I keep working this, then opportunity is definitely going to come. As long as I keep posting, as long as I keep creating these podcasts, stuff is going to come. And you know, my last relationship, yeah, I messed it up. But at the same time, you know, ex wasn't ready for the mission. Just wasn't ready. Some of you gentlemen right now, some of your wives, your spouse is sitting next to you right now. She's not ready for your mission. She's good as long as everything is here. As long as, once again, that comfortable, like I told you, gentlemen, that comfort. As long as we can remain in being comfortable, gentlemen, yeah, she's all good. But if you got to relocate and go somewhere else, gentlemen, that's when the real war is gonna start. Oh, gentlemen, I'm telling you, gentlemen. I'm saying, she's not ready for the mission. Huh? Put it back up there. She's not ready for the mission. This is why a lot of you guys get divorces. This is why a lot of you guys separating this, that, and the third, because she's not ready for the mission. Because you're ready to move and she's ready to actually stay. Your mission is going to cause you to move. It is what it is. It's like the military. Yeah, you got a home base, but if the mission calls you to go overseas, gentlemen, that's what it is. It's just like you. You're here on assignment. That purpose that's in your head, that dream, manifest it into something tangible is your purpose. And from your purpose, it leads to your mission. And there's many things that you can generate. Because I told gentlemen, I don't think I told this podcast, but I told you on another podcast, listen, the more you gentlemen generate, the more you gentlemen generate, the more you gentlemen produce, the more high value you become. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
The more you gentlemen produce, the more production that comes from you, the more purpose and the more platforms, the more things that come from you makes you more high value. That's what it is. The more production, the high value. The value is placed upon your production. But you're not, once again, if you're not producing anything, gentlemen, you don't have any value. Then you fall back into that provider category. And I told you, gentlemen, provider men get no respect. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Provider men, just once again, just a provider man don't get respect. A producer man does. There's a difference between provider man and producer man. Two different things. This provider men are all over the place. Provider men are just you can throw a rock and hit a provider man all day, every day, but you're not going to throw a rock and hit a producer man. You ain't gonna find those type of men are hard to find. Those men that they're not easily accessible. These men are inside or doing they're focused. They're purpose-driven men. A producer man is definitely a purpose-driven man. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
These men are not all around and chasing after females and big button breasts and strip clubs. No, these men are away because this is what, and the thing is, think about it, gentlemen. This is why a lot of these women, because I'm hearing it now, especially over here in the States, these women they're talking about where are the good men gone? Where are the good men gone? Where all the good men go? Well, that good man is now, he's not accessible to you anymore. When that man was lost, right? See, when that good man was lost, he was just out here floating around. But when that man came to his right mind, and he was like, hold it, he shook it off. He shook out the, he had to shake himself and was like, had to come to his right mind. He was like, whoa, what am I doing? What's really going on? Same thing like me, gentlemen. I had to shake myself. I had to wake up out the hypnosis. Just being a tool all day, all over the place. But when I became purposely driven, then I became the quote unquote good man. Then you start looking around you start accessing things a little bit differently. Like, hold up, then you look at your spouse a little bit different now. Right? You look at that spouse, you look at your wife a little bit different now. Oh, I was taken back by her beauty and in her booty and all that stuff. But now when you purposely driven, gentlemen, that you snap out that hypnosis. Now you sit back, you look at things now, like, hold up, okay. Hold on, let's stop this thing right here. Hold up. Let's stop this. Hold up. What's going on here? Because when you weren't purposely driven, gentlemen, you were just all over the place. You were just a tool. You were just a tool. And the one you call spouse, wife, or whoever, child's mother, I don't know what you call it, fiance, she treated you as such. Until that one time you snapped out the hypnosis, all of a sudden now you become purposely driven. Yeah, John. Now things could be a lot different. And hopefully, maybe she is the one for you. Maybe she's ready for the mission. Maybe she is the one for the mission. And you say, hey, babe, we're going to make a pivot. We've been going this way, but you know what I'm saying? I came to my right mind. Now I got the purpose cracking. I'm generating this, that, and the third. And let's come assist me, this, that, and the third. And if you got a good one, then she's going to rock with you. If you don't got that one, yeah, she's gentlemen, it's going to be a split. It is what it is. I just want you gentlemen to really know what you're doing out here, to really be purposely driven in life, to be a producer, not to be a worker, but to actually be a producer. That's great. This provider guy, he's just a supplier. You're just some type of worker. That's all you are. But when you producer, gentlemen, you are very valuable to your society, to wherever you are. You are very valuable. You gentlemen need to snap out the hypnosis. But anyways, going back to the top, yeah, gentlemen, she's not ready for the mission. That marriage or whatever, that relationship, quote unquote, failed because it has partly to do with you, but yeah, also she wasn't ready for the mission. She didn't come here based on the mission. When she met you, you weren't talking about no mission. You weren't talking about doing this and doing that. So, a lot of these females come in and they try to distract. I told you the three Ds. Distract. Distract, destroy, and dominate. Distract, destroy, and to dominate. You gotta avoid these 3D type women. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
She didn't come in to cooperate. She came in to distract you. To destroy whatever you got going on and to dominate, man. That's what it is. But she a lot of these women can dress it up really good. Oh, this and that, and speak sweet to you, this, that, and the third. And yeah, she might be all crazy, freaky in the bed and all this other stuff, and that's cool. But when it comes down to your mission, gentlemen, she's not trying to hear that shit. She's not trying to hear that purpose shit coming out your mouth. You're supposed to be doing what I want you to do. That female's not, she don't care about your mission. She don't even care about your purpose. And she really wants you to stop focusing on that dream. A lot of you gentlemen, you getting yourself jammed up. This is why I say you gentlemen need to assess your situation. You need to pump the brakes on your life, and you need to really do some soul searching and ask yourself, what am I here to do? It's already in your head, my friend. I don't want to hear gentlemen say, oh man, what's my purpose? It's okay. It starts in the dream state. The quote unquote dream or the vision is what is your purpose. See, the purpose is in the dream state. But you got to take that purpose, which is in your dream state, you have to make it physical, because now it becomes, it's purpose here. Now it's become purpose in the 3D world. Right here, this is purpose. I've taken something that was in my head. I manifested into something physical. Now this podcast is part of my purpose. Not my merchandise, my purpose, part of my purpose. My other podcast, part of my purpose. YouTube channel, another purpose. I got my children's stuff, purpose. So, gentlemen, I got a whole bunch of production going on right now. But this was one of my goals when I came here to Atlanta. One of my goals coming here to Atlanta was to have an actual production company. Can I get, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
So me right now in my little, this is my studio. This is my apartment, but this is really my studio. This is a start to my production company. This is this is the vision, right? Write the vision, make it plain, gentlemen. This is one of the bullet points. Third day I was in Atlanta. This is one of my goals that I wanted to start. Have my own production company. And yeah, it starts off small, gentlemen. Everything starts small, right? Everything starts with a seed. Right? This is my seed. Everything starts with a seed. It starts here. Got the equipment. You guys know, if you guys been watching me on YouTube, if you've been listening to my other podcasts, yeah, I didn't have all this equipment. And the thing is, it's getting better and better. So now I want to have some things. I have to move some things around, and things are getting better and better. Right? So I've moved. I moved. Even though this is me moving to Atlanta might not seem people gonna frown at it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm operating in my purpose. See, when I was back up in Maryland, DC, Virginia, I wasn't doing that shit. Yeah, I was doing videos. The thing is, I was doing videos, but once again, I was out. I didn't have, quote unquote, my family included in that in the things I was doing. I was doing my YouTube videos in my car. I had to sneak off to my car to do my actual YouTube video. Right? I was doing this. I was in my car talking and this, that, and the third. And people were watching. I had people watching. But the thing is, I had to sneak off. It wasn't a family thing. I didn't have my ex-wife, in the car with me having conversations, this, that, and the third. No, I had to sneak off and do my YouTube channel. So that right there is I was already my last marriage was already doomed to fail. I didn't tell my ex-wife I had a YouTube channel and I'm out here talking to guys and trying to give them the breakdown of what to do and kind of like just like inspiration like I'm doing now. I didn't have my ex-wife wasn't included in that. She wasn't included in that. So my household was already separated. It was already separated. I'm doing this. Ex-wife is doing something else. My kids is out here, children out here, they're going to dance and doing the thing. So once again, I'm in a household and everybody's going every which way. And I'm trying to help you gentlemen avoid all that nonsense. I'm trying to help you to avoid that. I don't want you gentlemen heading down the same road. And it starts with you gentlemen operating in your purpose, 10 toes down in that so-called purpose. That's how you fix families. It's not to do with the job or the career. Job or career, cool. It's a job, it's a career, cool. It could be here today, gone tomorrow. I want you gentlemen to that purpose or that dream or that vision. It's never going away. It's always going to be with you. Doesn't matter if you're 105 years old. That dream or vision is still going to be with you. So I want gentlemen to start building foundations off of what's on the inside of you, not what's on the outside, what's on the inside. This is why I'm doing this podcast. I want you gentlemen, we got to switch things around. Let's start building things from the inside out, not from the outside in. Can I get, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
From the inside out, not from the outside in, gentlemen. This is how a lot of these families are failing. Because you're building something that's on the outside of you, gentlemen. So it shows me that you got more faith what's on the outside of you than what's on the inside of you. Can I get, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
You have more faith on what's on the outside of you than what's on the inside of you, gentlemen. And once again, gentlemen, that is backwards. You having that type of mindset is backwards. You have more trust on what's on the outside than what's on the inside, gentlemen. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. I have more trust what's on the outside of me than what's on the inside of me, gentlemen. That's a bunch of bullshit. And too many men are putting all their faith on something on the outside, but they have no faith of what's on the inside of them. And I want you gentlemen, I need for that mindset to change immediately. To me, because I'm gonna be honest, a true man, to me, a true man is a man who's really standing 10 toes down in his purpose. It doesn't matter. You know, I heard one guy say the other day, listen, man, you had to have some sort of insanity. What did he say? He said you had to have some sort of insanity to believe in that vision that's in your head. You had to be insane. But my thing is, why do I need to be insane to believe something that's on the inside of me? I have to be insane, so I have to put all my trust on something that's on the outside. But what I have in me, this vision, this dream, whatever that's in my head, I have to be insane to believe in myself. Huh? Think about it. Let's rewind that. I have to be insane to believe in myself.
What?
See how backwards things is? I have to be insane to believe in my vision. I have to be insane to believe in my goals. But once again, I put hundreds of thousands of dollars on betting on some football game. I have all the faith in me putting thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands, whatever people bet all the time. You bet on something that's outside of you. You put all your faith into something outside of you. But when it comes to you, I have to be insane. But then we turn around and we proclaim ourselves to be some type of alpha man. See, a real man believes in himself despite of what people are saying about him. See, I'm just gonna be honest. Now I'm gonna be real honest. To me, there's not that many real men out here. There's a bunch of little boys, there's males, but there's not that many men out here. I'm talking about a man who believes in what he's doing, what he's been put here to do. He's purposely driven. He's not driven by the 3D world. He's not driven by this and by that. He's driven by what he envisioned. That's a man, not a male. There's a lot of males that are out here, but there ain't too many men out here. There's not too many men. A lot of males, yes. Whole bunch of males all over the place, but not too many men. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
You have to be insane to believe in yourself. That's crazy. You have to have some sort of insanity to believe in yourself. Does that make any sense whatsoever? You have to be insane to believe in yourself. I heard that yesterday. That spoke volumes to me. I'm like, wow, it's crazy how we as men don't even believe in ourselves. We don't even believe in ourselves. We have to have some sort of insanity to believe in the things that's in my head. I have to be insane. How does that work? Insanity is putting my money into some type of football game, knowing that that team can lose. People putting big money at the craps table, at the casino. You have faith in that, but you want to take that same money, invest it into yourself. But that's not insanity. You going to the casino, betting God knows what on this game, but not taking that same money and putting into your quote unquote dream vision, but somehow, once again, it's just a weird world we live in. You'll have more faith on something that's on the outside, but zero when it comes to yourself. And this is why I say all the time, gentlemen, those who are operating in real purpose, you 10 toes down in your purpose, you gentlemen gonna have to make that separation. The men from the males, you gentlemen are gonna have to make that separation. You're going to have to make that separation from the men and the males. Men operating purpose. Males, they're just some sort of destroyer. You got purpose and a tool. Purpose man, tool man. They don't have nothing in common. That's like oil and water. They don't have, once again, these two are polar opposites. One is heading in a direction. The other is just around doing God knows what. Yeah, so you gentlemen gonna have to make you gentlemen are gonna have to make a distinction. Am I a man or am I a male? Am I a man or am I a male? Like I said, there's a whole bunch of males. There's males all over the place, but there's not too many men. You got to be insane to believe in yourself. That's crazy. I can have all the faith on everything that's on the outside of me, on the outside of this, my studio apartment. I can have faith in everything else. I can have faith that this and that and somebody in the government over here, over there, I can have faith in everybody else. But when it comes to me and my vision, I have to plead insanity. Like I said, there's not too many men in existence. There's a lot of males, but not too many men. A lot of males, not too many men. But anyways, gentlemen, going back to the top, yeah, man, she's put it back up there. She's not ready for the mission. You're a man who's actually in purpose, and your quote unquote your marriage didn't work out because she wasn't ready. It's partly your fault, yes, because you might not have been in your purpose when you met her, just like me. I wasn't in my purpose, so I take responsibility for that. But also, she wasn't ready for that mission. She wasn't ready to take that walk with you. She wasn't ready to take that flight with you. Your mission could have landed you in God knows what other country or what other part of the world. She wasn't ready. I take my responsibility, but hey, listen, I can say, listen, she wasn't ready. And it's okay. It happens. Gentlemen, it happens to the best of us. It is what it is. You just got to, once again, we got to do better. Once again, be accountable for the things that you play. Yeah, be accountable for the part that you play, because you played a huge part in that failure. I played a huge part. I played a huge part in the failure of my last relationship. I played a huge part in that. I'll take that. I wasn't operating in purpose, gentlemen. I will take that hit all day. I didn't have a foundation for myself. I didn't have a foundation for my family. I will take that all day. I could say yes. I that up really bad. But also, she was not ready for that mission. But if I would have been operating in my purpose, I could have figured that all out way in advance. So you gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, once again, I'm not telling you gentlemen to out here just leave your family high and dry and abandon your families. I'm not telling anybody to do that. So I don't want anybody to misconstrue my words. But as for me and what I had to do, gentlemen, I had to separate and hit the reset button in another state. Because once again, I could have stayed in Maryland. I could have stayed. I could have maybe 30 minutes away from where they were living. But as for me, I had to make a complete transformation. I had to go to another state. A whole different state. Because I need to hit the reset button on my life. So now when my children come to see me, now daddy is totally different. Daddy's not the same daddy I was back up in Maryland, DC, Virginia. I'm a totally different person. I look totally different. Shoot, I don't know how many pounds I've lost since I've been here. Told you, vegan, doing my vegan thing, drinking water, got up all the sugary drinks and all that stuff, gentlemen. I had to make a complete 180 in my life. Totally different mindset. There's things I'm still dealing with. Getting myself more healthier and putting more vitamins and herbs and stuff into my body. I wasn't doing none of that shit. Up in the DMV. I wasn't doing none of that shit. Up in the DMV. None of it. Fried chicken, Popeyes. I'm going to IHOP, eating the omelet and steak, the omelet steak from IHOP, and eating the 3, 4, 5 pancakes, gentlemen, I should be dead. Cholesterol high blood pressure, all types, gentlemen. I was a fucking mess. I was a fucking mess, and I can admit that because I had no purpose, just out here, just drifting. Call myself trying to be a husband, trying to be a father, a leader, gentlemen. I wasn't none of that shit. I was just, once again, a glorified tool. A glorified tool. And this is how people treated me, man. People just like, oh, people didn't give a fuck what I had going on. People were coming to me because they needed something from me. A bunch of parasite bullshit. And I couldn't recognize it. Oh, I just want to help. I just want to do this. And this is what people were doing. This is how people were treating me. People just come to me. Oh, I need this from you. I need that. I need this. I need that. I need this. I need that. But wasn't nobody turning around and say, hey, hey, bro, can I come help you? Just a glorified tool, gentlemen. I can speak about it because that's the situation I was in. See, I'm here now. There's nobody calling me. I talk to my daughters, but ain't nobody call. Once again, nobody's calling me for shit because I'm in my purpose. I told you, gentlemen, once you are operating in your purpose, like for real, gentlemen, that's gonna cut these parasites out your life. Doesn't matter if they're, mom, dad, brother, sister, cousin, old coworker, friends, gentlemen. No. This thing right here is real to me. This is not play. Right? This right here. You guys see it? It's real. It's not play. Don't care who believes in me or not. Don't. Doesn't really matter. But as long as I keep doing this, gentlemen, I'm giving myself an opportunity to be on my mission. I'm giving myself an opportunity for things to come into my life, the things that I actually need, the people that I need. I can get the help that I need when I do this. When I do this right here, gentlemen, I can get the people and things that I need. When I'm not doing this, gentlemen, everybody else comes into my life and to suck me dry. Same thing with you, gentlemen. If you don't have a purpose, if you're not producing something, gentlemen, you're opening yourself up to anybody and everybody to come in and be a parasite and just suck you dry. You be just like me back in the DMV. Everybody calling me to do something, but nobody's helping me do nothing. Oh, I need for you to do. I need for you to do. I need for you to do. Can you please? Can you do this? Hey, bro, just, I mean, everybody calling me. I got so-called old friends, old military friends that was up stationed with me up in Maryland. But, you know, I'm getting a phone call from them because they need something from me. Not, hey, bro, how you doing? What's going on? What's this? I heard you, you know, the 1247 brand, merchandise. What's up, man? How can I help? Can I invest in you? Can I do this? Can I do that? But no, everybody's hit me up because everybody wants something from me. This once again, this is how a parasite and a host relationship goes down. Same thing. Come on. Gentlemen, I want you gentlemen to be rooted and grounded in that purpose for real, for real. We're not playing any more games. The games are over, gentlemen. The games are over. They're over. Right? The mission that listen, she's not ready for the mission. She wasn't ready. You gentlemen have to figure that out. I'm gonna say it again. Just because she's easily accessible to you doesn't mean she's necessarily for you. Can I get over yet?
Oh yeah.
Just because you're easily accessible to me and you're around me doesn't mean you're for me. You gentlemen have to understand that. But once again, I'm not asking anybody to abandon their families and leave your families high and dry and do this and do that because I'm doing me. Because, you know, because once again, I mean, the thing is, gentlemen, you were the bad guy when you were in that relationship. And when you leave that relationship, you're still the bad guy. So it doesn't matter. Like I said, if you're worried about somebody talking about you when you were in the relationship, gentlemen, and you think it's going to be even better or worse when you get out of the relationship, gentlemen, it is what it is. If they were talking about you while you were in a relationship, gentlemen, what do you think is going to happen when you get out the so-called relationship? You're already being talked about. You probably already being slandered, gentlemen. That was already happening. Come on. That was already happening, my friend. It was already happening for you. It was already happening to me. It is what it is. Once again, gentlemen, I just want you to be rooted and grounded in your purpose. When you walk outside, I just want you to be rooted, grounded in your purpose. When you come out, when you talk, when you do this, you are actually a man and you're not a male. When somebody comes talk to you, you're talking to a man and not some little boy. This is what I got going on. Every time I go somewhere, I got my purpose with me. Every time I walk around, I got my purpose with me. I'm not out here. I don't have time to talk about the football game. I don't have time to talk about this celebrity and this club and this day party. And once again, a whole bunch of bullshit. I don't have time to talk about that shit anymore. I don't have nothing. Once again, I don't have nothing to talk to you males anymore. I don't have any male talking points. I have man talking points, the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm going towards, but I don't have any male talking points. I don't do the small gossip and the chitty chat and the pity pat and hope that all that dumb shit. That shit over with. Males do a whole bunch of chatting. Males do a whole bunch of gossiping, not men. When men come out the house, they move with purpose. They move. Once again, I'm not out here just to be kicking it, doing this. Males do that. Men don't do that. When men come out the house, they come out the house with a purpose. They speak with the purpose because they're rooted, grounded in their purpose. I don't know what's going on. I don't care about this, and I don't care who got to a fight. I don't care who's shooting up, and I don't care about the strip club. I don't care about this celebrity X1. Once again, I don't give a about any of that stuff. That is dead to me. Anyways, man, that's my show for today. Can't get over yet.
Oh yeah.
Once again, like, share, subscribe to this channel. You guys see the donate button. Please donate to the Cash App and to the PayPal. Once again, this is starting over Father with the Dream podcast. I'm your host, 1247. And once again, gentlemen, last time she wasn't ready for the mission. I know I was all over the place, but basically she wasn't ready for the mission. Your marriage relationship didn't last because she wasn't ready for the mission. You wasn't in your purpose and she wasn't ready for the mission. That's why your relationship failed. You weren't operating in your purpose. So since you didn't have purpose, you didn't have any purpose for her. And I told you, gentlemen, it goes from the dream to the purpose to the mission. So she definitely wasn't ready. This is why you split, right? You guys split before you got to the good stuff. Some of these women, they're not coming in to help you. They're coming in to take from you. Sometimes God, universe, ancestors, whoever you believe in had to shut that down before you get to the good stuff. Like, nah, man, that relationship needs to got to shut that down because she can't go with you to this piece over here. She can't go with you. She can't rock with you over there. Nah. You know, like me, you got kids and stuff like that too, but you know, you work it out with her. That's if you decide to. Now, if you decide to work it out and this, that, and the third, I mean, not once again, don't knock yourself out. Whatever you need to do, handle that. But once again, I'm not telling any man to leave it, abandon his family, and to do this thing. I'm not telling any man to do that. So I don't want anybody saying, "Oh, 12, you saying these men need to abandon their family?" No, I didn't. No. 12 had to separate. So I can hit a reset on my life. So I can make myself better for myself and for my children. So I can build this, so I can build not only corporation for myself, but for them too. But once again, I didn't do this back up in Maryland. Because all that dense and dead energy that was up there, that can't be around me now. It's a wrap. It's taken me 40 plus years to get to this place here. That's just me. For you, it could be different. I don't know how it works for you. But for me, I had to make that separation because I had too much stuff I was trying to do, and my children got stuff, and I couldn't do it in a place of pure death. So yeah, I had to make that separation, come to a whole completely different state. For myself and my children. So once again, it's not just 12 out here just doing him. I got my children's stuff too. I'm still out there posting stuff on their Instagram and stuff like that. We still out here making videos. My children got trademarks and things of that nature. They got intellectual property right now. So you think I'm just gonna just spend all that money on trademarking and this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden just let it go to waste because I'm in a dead situation? No. If anything, hey, listen, my children have something to come to. The thing is, my whole thing coming here was my children have something to come to. If my children, once again, they decide to stay with dad or with mom, that's their business. But once again, dad has your dreams. And as you come to dad, it's not like, hey, I'm coming to dad, we're just going to kick it, this, that. No, babies, we working on that dream. We working on your visions. I can get things cranked up with you here. Hey, you're here. We can run through some things. We can do this. We can do that. Dad got the studio. Bam. We can make things happen. I couldn't do that back in Maryland. I was in a situation that was completely dead. It was just no point to keep going on. But as they come here, boom, dad has all that stuff already set up. Dad already has the studio set up. All they got to do is come plug in, and boom, we can get your stuff cracking. We can get it cranked up. That was one of my goals and dreams coming down to Atlanta. One was the production studio, and the next is to have my children's to have their brand in stores across the US. I wanted my children's brand in Walmart and Target and all over the place because I got characters and all that stuff made for them. I don't play. I see the vision. I had the vision for myself. I had the vision for them. You know, me and the ex-wife didn't work out. It is what it is. You know, I gotta blame myself because once again, I wasn't in purpose. But now I'm here. Hit the reset button on my life. Producing all types of platforms. Got my studio stuff going on. Once again, I'm making shit happen. If I'm just out here not doing this, then once again, yeah, 12, yeah, you wrong, bro. You just out here you out here running behind girls and you just doing a whole bunch of dumb shit. But as you can see, this didn't exist when I first got here back in 2022. This didn't exist. There was no starting over Father with a Dream podcast. This shit didn't exist. So when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm going to fucking do that. I don't be talking just to be talking. I show you guys. I show you proof that I'm out here doing what I said I'm going to do. I show them proof. I'm not out here just f***ing around. I'm showing and proving I'm working. Plenty of platforms I got going on. So yeah, gentlemen. Yeah, listen. If you're in my situation, you find yourself separated, be a man on a mission. Be a better version of yourself than when you first met your ex-wife. That's how I am. I'm a better version now than I was 13 years ago. Well, not 13, 10, 11, I don't know, 11 years ago. It is what it is. But anyways, that's my show. Appreciate everybody. Like, share, and subscribe to all the channels. Man, let me hold up real quick. Come by once again, show me some love. Got merchandise up there. I got some new stuff up there. Please come by, show me some love. Show me some love. Buy some merch. You know, if you support the podcast, by starting over Father with a Dream shirt, I got it up there for you. I got it up there for you. And got some other goodies up there for you, man. Come by, show me some love. Once again, I appreciate everybody. You guys have a good one. Peace.